Now, the electric golf trolley has arguably been one of the most popular golfing innovations of the modern era, and its design has been constantly improving year after year to help golfers enjoy the game just that little bit more. But even to this day, electric trolleys have struggled to cope with the often hilly terrain that golfers are frequently faced with here in Europe. There are two common scenarios during which niggling problems occur out on the course. The first is when walking down a steep slope, where the weight of the trolley and the bag combined causes you to have to pull back on the handle to match its speed with your walking pace, putting extra stress on your body and making the walk far more uncomfortable than it should be. The second is when arriving at your ball on a slope and not being able to leave the trolley in a stationary position very easily for you to play your next shot, leaving you standing over the ball worried that your trolley won't be there when you turn back around. Motocaddy, the leading UK trolley brand, thinks it has created a solution to both these problems in the form of the new S1 Downhill Control, or DHC. Now, this trolley includes all the recent updates to the S1 electric trolley, including a new soft touch ergonomic handle, low profile quick release wheels with sporty tread, a more streamlined battery tray, and the introduction of the quick fold mechanism to make the folding and unfolding of the trolley a much simpler task. There's also 9 speed settings, a speed and battery indicator, an anti-clog front wheel, and a whisper quiet motor. However, the S1 DHC comes with 2 additional features, but to really test them out, we need to move to a hole with a much steeper slope. Okay, we've come here to the 12th hole at Centurion Golf Club, and as you can see, I've hit a pretty good drive down the left side of the fairway, and the ball is on a very steep slope here down to the left, and I've got the standard Motocaddy S1 electric trolley with me, and as you can see, if I let this go down this slope, it's going to run away from you. That's not what you want when you're standing over the ball about to hit your shot. But if I move down the slope here, what I've also got with me is the Motocaddy S1 DHC electric trolley. Now, this comes with an electronic parking brake, and that's the reason why it's not rolling down the slope along with the S1 that we saw there. Now, this will work on any slope and means that you haven't got to turn the trolley to the side like you do with a normal trolley to stop it from moving. It's the UK's first electronic braking system on a trolley, and it's really simple to implement. You simply turn the speed dial down to number 1, one more click beyond it, and the letter P will appear. Once engaged, you'll hear quite a loud click. You can then set the speed you want before you start walking again, so you don't have to start walking again at speed number 1 and increase it manually. Now, this parking brake feature uses a solenoid system, which is a lot more effective at locking the trolley in place. As you can see, you really can't move it at all. If I try and move it here, it really is locked in place, and that's helped by the sporty tread we see on the wheels. The second additional feature is the downhill speed control, from which the trolley gets its name. Now, this allows the trolley to maintain a constant speed when travelling down hills. There are 9 downhill speed settings, many more than rival downhill control trolleys. It works automatically, leaving you free to walk down the slope without having to pull back on the handle. The only thing you may have to do is reduce the speed slightly, as you do tend to walk slightly slower when travelling down hills. Now, I've been testing out the Motocaddy S1 DHC trolley here today at Centurion Golf Club in Hertfordshire, and given the sloping fairways golfers will encounter here and across the UK, the extra features this trolley has really do come in handy and bolster the appeal of what is already a very good electric trolley in the Motocaddy S1 model. Just like the S1, it's one of the simplest trolleys to set up and use out on the golf course. You're not bombarded with snazzy features or gizmos. It just gets you from point A to point B with the minimum of fuss. So I've really enjoyed my time here at Centurion Golf Club testing the new Motocaddy S1 DHC. It's an absolute joy to use. It takes very little adjustment to using this trolley over a standard S1. There will be a period of adjustment where you need to work out which speed works best for you going downhill. With that downhill control function, if you want to just move the trolley a couple of yards around the clubhouse or near the car park, you can't just push it because you've got that motor there controlling the speed of the trolley moving forwards. You have to have it turned on and use the power and then move the trolley that way rather than just pushing it. So that's the only thing to be aware of. Like I said, it's not really a massive problem with the trolley. Overall, this trolley really was a joy to use, and I recommend it to any golfer that tends to play a lot of hilly golf courses. Motocaddy's downhill control models are already a big hit on the continent, and the S1 DHC is set to be just as popular here in the UK. It's available in the stunning black frame design with the lithium battery for £499.99 and £549.99 with the extended lithium battery if you like to play more than one round in a day. Now this equates to an additional £100 over the standard S1 electric trolley, but from the extra features we've highlighted here today, I think you'll agree it really is worth every penny. For more information on the S1 DHC and other trolleys in the Motocaddy range, visit motocaddy.com.